it software isn't liking it not being in full screen mode, and the game isn't liking being in full screen mode. Okay, you can hear it? You can't see it? You can see it, yay! We'll just let this play because this looks nice. Or does it go any further than this? I keep skipping through it to like focus on the window. Oh no, it keeps going. Okay, voice actors are listed. Always good to see. I love to see it. I don't think I recognize any of these names. But that's how it goes for visual novels. I'm lucky if I know a name for a visual novel, because it usually just means an anime actor joined. You're a few seconds late. Well, all you missed was me failing to boot up the game. Because I have to do this in full screen, otherwise my software explodes for some reason. And if I ever try to tab out of this game, then the game explodes. So, it might crash at least once while we're here. Because either my software or the game will explode because I accidentally push one button. So, you know. Alright. I sure wonder where that was in the original title. Alright, let's get started. And we're just playing the tutorial again. I probably should have gone through the options. Well, we'll do that soon. Sure wish I could know if the webpage that I set to watch my own video, sure hope that's going, because I can't check. Otherwise this is probably going to crash. I love playing VNs. Yeah man, so far, music's banging. It's no Studio Bones song. But I'm enjoying it so far. Let me... That's a little too much. I like having semi-transparent text boxes, but I think halfway is probably good for me usually. Oh. They're just gonna start vocalizing in there, huh? Alright, I guess the music might be high level. Ah, so that's how they're romanizing stuff. Tomiuna. The double O's always mess me up because isn't it like 90% of the time better pronounced by like O-U? Because that's not to me. Or at least I don't think it is. Like that last one, that one you pronounce. No, that's still it's just stupid English. Like that's still to. It never does the English thing where it becomes to instead of to. It just looks wrong in English when it's T-O-O, because it reads like two. Honestly, I would prefer TOH. That's how I got used to seeing Yotogami Toka's name. but like that looks good in English. It, you know, doesn't make sense in Japanese, but like TOU, like first thing that pops to mind there is Toma index. And, you know, the dashes would be nice, but that makes absolutely no sense if you're reading that in English. Okay, so main character's second year probably then? I guess second year plus. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's an acceptable use of them. To be fair, my level of pronunciation, it's almost all entirely instinct. So like me seeing TOO and TOU it's gonna come out basically the same way in my head. I don't know if my mouth does anything different when I do it, but like I think I told you, but like I didn't really get the fact that the R's are closer to like being halfway in between R and L until I was just thinking about Louise from Familiar of Zero. I'm just like, oh, that's how it works. Just saying that over and over in my head a couple times, and I'm like, ah. All the while, like one of my friends was like, hey, you know how to say ramen in Japanese, right? I'm like, yeah. And it's like, I had to practice to do that. I'm like, what? Man, sure is wild being able to go onto the roof to eat. Couldn't be me in any of the schools I went to. I guess college. Thinking about it, but like, I didn't. There were plenty of roofs that were easy and or hard to access. It just depended on how much you wanted to make the effort of getting onto the roof was. With Shiri and Chi, interesting. Like, pronouncing them, or? Oh, so more like listening than speaking. Yeah, I don't ever think too much. I wouldn't be able to tell you what issues I have with listening, because I'm just like, it sounds like X. I mean, I know there's definitely things where I'm like, I got like 90% of something, and I'm like, okay, but what was that one? What letter was that? Yeah, that could also be another issue. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to change that balancing. Huh. That's already down, huh? Let's bring that down a little further. Bring that down a little bit. That's normal text speed. That's interesting, because it's pretty fast. I guess there's no fast. It's either slow, normal, or let's just do that. Just for the slow readers out in the chat. Yeah, the planner, it terrifies me. I see it's a thing. I will not interact with it. Well, I probably have to interact it. I will not think too hard about it until I am forced to.
でも、朝練とかしているひなにはちょうどいいと思ったんだけど、今日はいっぱい汗もかくだろうし。ごぼうは少なめにしてあげたんだから、ちゃんと食べてくれるだろう。
Every wait, hold on. Like, how many are there? 100. Huh. That means I'll probably use like 10. The way I usually use save files is I'll save it funny conversations and maybe once or twice at important choices. And then I just hold down the control button to do anything else and just hope.
UV 対策してきて正解だったな。ひなにももっとちゃんと日焼けに気をつけるように言ってあげないと。
She already sounds like a mom. I don't know who this Hina character is, besides Tomi's daughter.
だから今日は人がそんなに増えなかったのかな。心に浮かぶ牛の仕事か。
Man, wouldn't it be nice just having time to vibe? I wish having time to vibe. Interesting that you specified which teacher it was. That's probably just for readers' convenience more than anything else. Yeah, man, you're gonna fall off like that. Taller fences are expensive, though. Haven't you ever played Zoo Tycoon? This is definitely slow text speed. Which, you know, helps some people probably. A thing. How curious. This doesn't sound like a snack and more like some medicinal thing. I don't know what you're talking about. No, just that combination of thing, like, all of those words together sound like medicine rather than, like, it's the sugar so that it's not, like, awfully bitter, and then, like, lotus roots sounds like something that they just kind of throw in, like, ginseng or something. It's just like, oh yeah, it's a little healthy for you, too. And then, of course, lozenge. Yeah, and now it's inky black, so... Alright. What were those? Yeah, see, even the ghosts thought it was poisonous. Behind me.
きっと辛いことがあったのね。でも毒を飲むなんてダメよ。
Are these the ghosts who prevent you from doing a suicide?
あなたにどんな辛いことがあったのかしら。そんな真っ暗な毒薬を飲むなんて。
It's just candy.
毒を飲むなんてきっと苦しいわよ。すっごい吐き気がする。でも吐けない。
See, there's two people on my side and like maybe one person on your side at the moment on this
悩
one.
みがあるなら私が聞いてあげるわ。それで少しでもあなたの気が楽になったなら。
On one hand, it's already too late. I mean, I guess she hasn't swallowed it yet, but
そしてそのうち立っていられなくなるくらい。
and she's still just going on
目
that,
の
huh?
前は真っ
何の悩み？恋？きっとそうね。誰か好きな女の子でもできたのね。どうしていいか分からなくて辛かったのね。
They're just having fun.
違う違う。これはただの雨だ。
Alright. Those don't look like the school regulated uniforms.
飴玉で毒なんかじゃなくて。
Oh, okay.
そ
They're
んなの分かってるもん。
they're just having a row.
ごめんなさい。予想以上に驚いてくれたみたい。
I don't know what you're talking about.
からかった
There.
だけよ。だってそんな真っ黒なの毒薬としか思えないじゃない。
As someone not long out of college, these two both look like baby.
本当に
Relatively.
真っ黒だったものね。でも最近は流行っているのかしら。よく見かけるわよね。どんな味なの？
甘いけど黒糖使ってるからちょっと丸い感
See,
じ
the sugar was to drive off the lotus root taste. Got too many roofs on my mind.
黒糖ってサトウキビから取れるのよね。ああ、黒蜜の味ね。
Not gonna explain that.
レンコンが入っているの？変わってるわね。
Yeah, sometimes people
こうい
just
う妙な組み合
don't
わ
have
せ
black
が
hair.
結構多くて、それが新商品のインパクトにつながるわけで。
Yeah.
よかったら
Sometimes people
一
just
つ
look
いただ
old.
けないかしら。
People thought I was in senior year when I was in freshman year in high school.
私たちには味を確かめることなんて
I got one.
できないのに。
And now you've gone and remembered that you're a ghost.
どうしたの、サチさん。
They went pale like a ghost. And now everyone's just awkwardly quiet.
あなた
Looks down, oh god, they have no legs.
はい。
私たちの姿が見えているのね。
What do you mean?
はい。
But in fact,
声。めぐみたちの声。
I can't believe they were conversing for a while before realizing that.
聞こえているのね。うん。
menacingly. Ah, that's the other's name.
たちの声が聞こえている人がいた。めぐみたちのこと見えてる人がいた。
Wonder when their names are gonna get replaced in the thing. I'm assuming like formal introductions. There, on the other side of the fence, just floating there.
そうね。やっと私たちは見つけることができたのね。
What have they done? What have they found? A spirit medium. Oh, okay. Just turn on that translucent filter. Oh God, Toki, no!
ねえ、あなた。
聞こえているのよね。私たちの声。それなら。
That was a much longer line than it was in English. Well, you see.
私たち。
Yure kana.
聞いてほしい話が。
Tomi's about to freak. That tracks.
あるんだけど。ちょっと。
They took a little too. They spent a little while getting that line out. They were too busy trying to coordinate the whole sentence. Panic. Ow.
ユナ、おかえり。
You look like you've seen a ghost. Alright, she's neat. Look at that hair. It's all over the place. Oh, yeah, that works. Alright, I gotta know what those are, like bad habits like arson or or sleeping in class.
今日はずいぶんゆっくりしてたんだね。いたた寝でもしてたの？
I mean, that depends on the frequency of the arson.
そうか。うわ、ユナ、汗ドロドロ。そんな急いできたの？まだもうちょっと時間あるよ。
Good face. I'd love to screen cap it, except that will possibly kill me. Oh yeah, no, her voice is good.
どうしたの？顔、真っ青
Oh,
だよ。
say it,
ユナ。
say it, say the line. Say it.
もしかして
Ah, no.
屋上で何かあった？
They didn't say the obvious line.
いや。
Oh, you haven't played since they got voice acting? Well, Anno's is nice. That third playthrough, huh? I mean, if you said it's a weird dream and then said I met some ghosts, like, very clearly not that weird. As I know from, you know, just the kind of dreams that people normally have.
ちょっと変な夢を。
Yeah. They very much said Yume there.
なんでもない。ほら、
The music is still kind of loud. It's turn that down a little bit more. I would like to hear the actual voices that I'm listening to. I'm gonna push that close game button at some point, just by the way. Close game and return to game are...
ユナ、気分悪くなったら保健室に行くんだよ。
dangerous. I mean, it's good music and I like listening to it. But I want to listen to you and those two ghosts. I don't remember if there was another character in the opening scene that I was like, nice. Oh, yeah, there was. The one voted most likely to be in the Keombu. All right. I'm glad I can say that and you know which character I'm talking about. Because this is also impression I have from just watching the opening video, which means like I saw the characters for a second. It can't possibly have been ghosts, you say, when it happens again tomorrow. Alright, good job convincing yourself that it was just a dream. What did you hear?
見つけた。
Oh no, they're not bound to the rooftop, are they? Oh god. That's terrifying. Why would you do that? That's definitely not chalk. Don't think that's paint either. Wait, is this a Yuri game or is this a horror game?
このクラスにいたんだ。
You can't just end your sentences with hearts and rabbits and expect that to work. Yeah, I think you should probably go check in with the nurse on that one.
先生、何か間違えた？あ、先生、それ。何？
So only she can see it. I guess that makes kind of sense if she can only see and hear the ghosts, that they can't see what she, or what the ghost can, what's the word? Not display. There's a special word for, like, ghost doing that. I want to say apparition, but that's not right. That's a noun that I believe is a umbrella term in which ghosts are under, but like something similar to that. There, yeah. Alright, so you're just haunted now, huh?
何かわからないことでもあった？
I'm having a panic attack. Can I please see the nurse?
So, すみません。目の前をなんか虫が横切ってびっくりしちゃって。
Decent enough excuse, I guess.
ああ、そうだったの。びっくりしたのは分かったけど、あまり大きな声出しちゃダメよ。はい。すみません。
Alright, well. Yeah. I was too terrified to feel embarrassment.
ねえ、ユナ、大丈夫？
Being a bit odd today. Yeah, you're right on that one at least.
気分悪いなら保健室に行こうか？私付き合ってあげるよ。
Honestly, probably a pretty good idea.
大丈夫。
No, you're
ちょっとびっくりしただけだか
just gonna continue to deal, huh?
ら。ならいいんだけど。本当大丈夫。ありがとう。
And, nope. Still there. Next line.
放課後屋上に来てね。
Oh, you know, thinking about it. Was the text on the or is the original text on the blackboard in Japanese? Cause like I realized there's nothing in the text box, and I also realized that like for the first 2 lines I literally just translated it in my head. Yeah. And like the voice lines of that are not down here. So it was literally just showing up on the board. Or the second time. It still kind of looks like it's painted in blood, but
来てくれないと呪うよ。どうしよう。
what was that? What was that attempting to spell? What? What letter was that supposed to be? I'm assuming that's like. No, I got it. It's probably like a messed up kanji. Possibly. Doesn't make sense, but. Okay, there we go. Any further supernatural things? Oh, yeah. It was just like that the whole time. Man, this is terrifying. You should get an exorcist to check that out. Well, it's not wet blood, if nothing else. Yeah. Don't want to put my face on the spooky ghostwriting.
ユナ、大丈夫？
Not really. That's not the face of somebody who's okay.
平気。大丈夫。
Or, actually, no, that is the face of someone who's okay. You're just gonna do that every time she shows up? I mean, fair, but I'm getting a very Merzetsky vibe from her. It's not entirely the hair either. See ya. Don't laugh at it. They'll still make fun of you for it. Ghost taunting you, just give him the bird.
ホームルーム終わったらさっさと帰ろう。なんかそうした方がいいよ、ユナ。
I'm too tired to walk home. Let me just rest. Okay, but where is Hina? They would just actually curse you. I mean, you're already haunted by them, so it can't be much worse.
そうでもさっさと帰った方がいいと思うんだけどな。昼休みはちょっと具合悪いかもって思ったけど気のせいだったみたいだし。
By the end, we did better.
そうならいいんだけど。
Yeah, good friend. And this is a literal something you can't see. Oh, there's a star this time. That's a very tired. Hai wakatta. All right. Yeah, that 2. One of those 2s up there definitely means second year. Please stop. I'm ready to meet you again. Hello. And they're solid again. Well, you know, recovering from the mental shock of, you know, ghosts. Alright, there we go. We got your family name. Yep. And we got yours too. You are just out of touch. It's unfortunately not Thursday, and it has not been Thursday for about 25 hours. I don't know what I like better. Out of touch Thursday with Lucky Star. I see that more often, or the nearer one. Yeah, 80 years ago. That sounds like why you'd be out of touch. Also, probably why you've still got the very long dress. Also, gotta say, loving the art style. 30 years ago, yep. Ah, dang, rip. But something kept them here. They didn't graduate, yeah. As it shows up on screen.
気づいたらこの屋上で幽霊になっていたのよね。そしてめぐみはサチさんと運命の再会を果たせたのよ。
What do you mean reunion? You were 50 years apart.
私もめぐみも強く思い残したことがあって。
I don't think being a ghost will help you graduate, though.
だからその思いに深く結びついたこの学校で幽霊になってしまったの。
Just gotta like study through 3 years of classes as ghosts and then go to a graduation
自爆霊っ
ceremony.
てやつだよね。まあめぐみはサチさんと一緒にいられるようになったからよかったんだ
I
け
didn't
ど。
catch the term they used. I'd used bound spirit. As someone with slightly more knowledge on ghosts than your average person,
私たちね、二人とも女の子が好きだったの。女の子が好きで
we're
大好き
gay.
で、その思いを強く抱えたまま死んでしまったから、こうして幽霊になっているの。
So it's not specifically the fact that they didn't graduate. So, okay. Maybe it's not a bound... Well, they're still at least... They still are bound spirits, but it might also be an emotional component to it.
めぐみもサチさんのことが大好きで幽霊になったのよ。
How does that work? Were you in love with her ghost?
ありがとう、めぐみ。私も
Which, you know, would make sense.
大好きよ。
We're adding a third person. 3 gay ghosts.
あなたたちってそのレズの人？
There we go. God, that was such a long pause.
そういういやらしい言い方しないでほしいな。めぐみとサチさんはもっ
Well,
と綺麗な顔
that's
なんだから。
because... I'm
Let's-
wow. Oh god, the term wasn't even a thing 80 years
女性
ago.
同性愛者のことですよ、サチさん。そうじゃなくてもっと他に言い方あるでしょ。ほら S とか
I think that's something different.
S？
シスターの S ですよ。
Okay. I guess that's the other one.
そうなんだ、初めて知った。
Thinks on that one thing that's just titled SS.
あれ
One means that S, the other one is the other S that you see in Japanese translations a lot. No, I'm not thinking MM, I'm thinking SS. There is something called SS. It's sadistic sisters. Or something along those lines.
最近はもうちょっと綺麗な言葉があったはずよ。なんだったかしら。あ、ほら、花に例えて。
ゆり？
Thank you, Tommy.
そう。
I should probably be calling her...
そんな風に言っていたのを聞いたことがあるわ。
I want to say Yuna because that's the given name. But like... She hasn't said it's okay for them to use it, so I'm not gonna do that yet. I don't think that's what MM stands for, Toki. I'm fairly certain I at one point knew what MM stood for, and it was not that.
ゆりいいわね。綺麗な花よね。
Yeah, thanks for giving that to the English speakers.
私たち幽霊じゃなくてゆり霊だったのね。
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't bet. Maybe I'll just look it up and solve that myself.
素敵、サチさん。まあなんとか大体分かったけど、つまりあなたたち二人は恋人同士なんでしょ？
Okay, well, first thing first, I got millimeters because I was an idiot and didn't, let's see.
それなのになんでまだ
MM, which is short, that does not help. Does not say. Oh god, no, it is. It is, isn't it?
ゆり霊よ。
Yurire. I see. There. It's a Japanese portmanteau. No wonder it's just called Kindred Spirits.
めでたくその女の子の恋人ができたんでしょ。それで成仏できなかったの？
They smashed together ghost and lesbian. Yeah, that's not one you can do in English very well. Like ghost is not a good thing to smash into any other word.
そうね。確かに私には。でも本当はそれだけじゃ満足できなかったみたいなの。
One lesbian lover wasn't enough. We need two.
確かに思いの通じ合う恋人はできたけど、やっぱりこの思いを確かめ合うことを知らずには成仏できないのよ。
え？それって？
Okay, well, okay, good on you for doing that. But that's a bit of a mouthful. I mean, you like Yurire is 3, lesbi apparition is 6. It's twice as long to say.
はっきりと言わせないでよ。めぐみはサチさんと心も体も一つになりたいの。
Okay. They mean have.
それって、あ、何考えてるのよ、エッチ。考えてるのはあなたの方でしょ。
Where is this conversation going?
でもまあそういうことなの。私もめぐみも体まで一つになってやっと思い起こすことなくこの空の高いところまで行ける。
Is there gonna be any possession in here? I mean, just vibe. Easy as that. I like how the Ghost in the Septimus Heap series do, where like you die, you become a ghost, you just vibe for a while, and when you're done vibing, you're just like, alright, I think I'll no longer exist anymore, and then you're gone.
そうなの。それじゃあさっさと成仏できるように。
We can't take off our clothes as ghosts. We've tried.
それがね。
だってめぐみたち二人ともやり方がわからないんだもの。
Oh no.
あなたは知らない？
I gotta pull up that free Steam game. How do you do it?
知るわけないでしょ、そんなこと。
やっぱりいつも一人で屋上に来ているから恋人なんていないだろうと思っていたけど。
They know she's been there for a year without any friends. Well, there's one way to solve that.
それで私への用ってそのことなの？だったらお役には立てないってことだ。
Can you like bring us a book at least?
サチさんやっぱりって言ったでしょ。このことではあんたが役に立たなさそうってのは分かってたの。悪かったわね。それじゃあ何の用なの？
Just bring us the sex ed book.
この学校にもね、私たちと同じように秘めた恋心を抱えたまま思い悩む女の子がいるのよ。
I have to become the lesbian whisperer.
でもあと少しの勇気がほんのちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて踏み出せない子がいるの。私たちは幽霊だからそういう子に何もしてあげることができなかった。でもやっと私たちの声を聞いてくれる人ができたものね。
Is this going to be a raising game? Am I going to have to teach high school girls how to love?
あなたには私たちの代わりにそういう子たちの背中をちょっと押してあげるお手伝いをしてほしいのよ。
キューピッドをやってほしいってことなの。え
That's fair. Two ghosts show up and say, hey, you want to be a matchmaker for
あなたのほんの
for
ちょ
the
っと
people in
で
your school?
思いを通じ合える相手を捕まえることができる子がきっといるはずよ。
今日もきっといるはずよ。この時間ならまだきっと。
Oh my god, we're just starting with it. These ghosts be like, yeah, we know every lesbian in this school.
そうね。めぐみ、私
They got a list.
さんはあの子のところに案内してくるわ。
They've got a list miles long of all the people over the past 80 years who've gone to this school who've been gay.
私はこんなことに首を突っ込む気は全然。あら、断る気？
I sure would like to.
当たり前でしょ、こんなこと。
Then we'll haunt you. Hehehe. Ah, my arms don't come up high enough. I was doing the, you know, that ghost pose.
私からのメッセージを見ながら授業を受けたいんだ。あれはあったか。
I mean, it was one of those two.
あれだけじゃないの。もっと本格的に呪っちゃってもいいんだ
Let
け
me
ど。
put the camera down just a smidge. I want to keep my figures on screen though, so I guess that's as good as we're getting. I can't wait until my Spet Chan comes in.
まあまあめぐみ、無理強いしてもよくないわ。そうね。
Trial Cupid.
今日だけ私たちに付き合ってくれない？それから私についてきて見てほしいの。
See, following you theoretically would be a good idea, but no one can see you two, so it just looks like I'm stalking somebody.
私たちが見つけた女の子の姿を今日だけ、これからほんの少しの時間だけでいいわ。
Is it gonna be some literature type in the library just outwardly pining gaily?
ねえ、それさえも断る気？
Like, how obvious does it have to be if we're just trying to show main character what we're trying to do?
分かったの？でも今日だけよ。
I know Japanese.
それじゃあ案
I
内
can
して
go
あげ
from
る。
ing to JP.
ちょっと行ってくるわね、めぐみ。
はーい、いってらっしゃい。
There was a pretty long list of characters at the beginning.
ほら、サチさんが待ってるでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。
Alright.
あ、
Let's go.
行き先は奥校舎よ。先に入り口で待っているわ。
Can they not go inside, or
はい。
is it just special ghost teleportation stuff?
よく見てあげてね。私たちと同じ思いを抱えたこの姿を。そしてよかったらほんのちょっと手伝ってあげて。
Yeah, thinking more just in my mind, it turns out the Septimus Heap series had a really big impact on at least ghosts, if nothing else. Because I just keep thinking about how Ghost functioned in that series. Because I'm like, they can only go to places that they've ever been to before, which is very awkward. Like, if they traveled by something not foot, and they're just like, well, I'm traveling on that path that I took by a boat, and there's no boat here, which is kind of weird. But... And also, I'm pretty sure, like, the people definitely knew that it was a thing, that there were ghosts, and, like, they knew the rule that, like, you can only go to places you've been while alive. Because there was just kind of a general, like, hey, try to go to as many places as you could, because you never know where you'll need to go as a ghost. Yeah, people definitely interacted with ghosts thinking about it in
こ
that.
っちよ。
Oh. The location we went to immediately gave it away, huh? Possibly. She likes to feel tall.
ここよ。この角から見てみて。あんまり身を乗り出さないでね。彼女に見つかっちゃうから。
And that is why I did the do not end voice lines on button click. Because I went a little early. Alright, who is it? It's you, from Bloom into You. Actually pronounced Yol, but you know, shut up. So skirt colors, how you do it here?
女の子がいるの見える？
Oh shoot, it was you. Dang it. I was right. I corrected myself. When I didn't need to. Yes, I definitely was not going for Watanabe Yol. I just thought it was Koito Yol. I thought there was a pun going on in the title there for like 3 minutes, and well, no. Oh god, she's on top. Literally. Fave number 3, alright. Is Fave 1 Ano by any chance? She's trying to deliver something. Yeah. And then number 2 is someone else. Have we met them yet? Is it one of the ghosts? Is it Megami? She has been... Oh, Hina. She's too gay to go inside. Megami is close fit. Dang, there's a 4th in front of there, huh? Yeah, Hina sounds like the name of a person that Toki you'd be an enjoyer of. Which, you know, pegging characters based on name shouldn't be a good science, but, you know, it works. Okay, yeah, it looked a little crumpled to be a letter, so I thought it was like a snack or something. Man, yeah, that's a pretty pretty classic setup. You're not gonna do the shoe locker. Yeah, yeah, Toki. Have we ever met a Hina that isn't U-Core? There are too many Toho characters for me to know which one Hina is off the top of my head. Which means I gotta pull out the old... Guru Guru, thanks, that's helpful. I don't know which one spins. Unless it's one of the fairies. I just typed in Hina without the hold on. Hina Cold Miracle, that doesn't help. Yeah. Let's see, Hina Kagiyama. The cursed doll one. Yeah, she's from what? Mountain of Faith, Double Spoiler, and Hopeless Masquerade. Or, okay, background character in Hopeless Masquerade. Alright, that makes sense why I don't know her. She's probably... She probably just spins in Genso Wanderer as one of those enemies. She looks like she'd be a floating type.
でも他の子が残っているから入っていけないのよ。ねえ、ゆなさん。え？何？あの子、もうどれくらいこうしているかわかる？
For 3 weeks. I'm going to assume there's a character named Hina in Love Hina. It's been about... Nah, she's been there since lunch, buddy.
先々週の月曜日からずっとなの。
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
もうずっ
Lamau.
と放課後毎日会しているのよ。
So that's like a
先々週
total of probably 14 hours.
ええ、直接渡す勇気はまだ持てないからそっと手紙を置いてくるチャンスをずっと伺ってるの。ねえユナさん。
はい。
No, as in you don't like the character's not Yuko, or there's not really a character named Hina?
あの手紙を書くことだって
Or is it one of those things where it's a bunch of people who have Hina in their names?
だったんじゃないかしら。
Oh. Okay. I'm trying to, like, I know there's some shows where there's a Hinata. Okay, fair enough. There's the like, I know there's shows where it's got a fraction of something and then all or one kanji or something, and then that kanji is in every character's name or something.
そしてもし
But like she
あの
did.
手紙を置いてくることができた
More
ら
ghosts.
あの子は次にどんな勇気を出すのかしら。私はね、ああいう子たちのほんの少しの勇気を後押ししてあげたいの。手伝ってあげたいの。
We're not even like, I guess I don't think this is quite cupiding that we're doing at the moment.
あそこにいる子の
We're just
あの真
trying
剣な
to
顔。あ
be
れ
a
を見
little
たら
pushy.
何もできない自分がとても歯がゆく思えるわ。
Just possess her or something. Easy. The the way to solve this is go into the room and say, "Everybody out! There's a bee." Or probably like if you said, I mean, bee probably would work, but like wasp or hornet. Kids will panic. I mean, adults will also panic, from what I know, if there's insects in rooms. Oh yeah, that's the good. That's especially that will clear a college room out too.
ええ、そうだけど。
We've been trying to get the girl to go in, but what if we made all the other girls go out?
ちょっと試してみるわ。ねえ、ちょっと誰よ。校舎の中に犬が
Ah, Toki, you literally said what was about to happen.
ちょっとユナさん。
You completely forgot, huh? Wow. Oh god, their third year's even more.
うまくいった。ちょっと隠れましょう、サチさん。
Yeah, in my experience, that's exactly what will happen. I can say that will work in K through at least like 25. You can clear a room by saying there's a dog anywhere else.
なんとかあの子、教室には入れたみたい。
I mean, theoretically, if you wait long enough outside of a room, eventually everyone should be gone, right?
すごいわユナさん。
別に大したことじゃ。
But it was fun. Oh yeah, I mean, you only have so much nerve. Just like chill on the rooftop for like 3 hours. Come down. Realize that the door's locked and cry.
ね
as someone who has once confessed, yeah, period. I get it.
ありがとうユナさん。また屋上に戻ってきてくれる？
Gotta go say hi to Megami.
え、あ、はい。
Is she more strictly bound by locate, or can she not go into the third year section?
じゃあまた後でね。
Why can't you walk with me? Well, because not all this building was here before. This building was different 80 years ago. Joy? Yeah. Aww. But that's like happy tears.
Ah, やっと戻ってきた。もう遅いじゃない。
Some of us can't just float through walls.
おかえりなさいユナさん。
The second climb up the stairs. Yeah, just being able to float.
あの
Nice.
教室を覗いてきたの。あの子。
Imagine if she put it in the wrong desk. That'd be
ちゃんと
funny.
穴に入れることに成功したわよ。
やったね、サチさん。すごい。
ええ、よかったわね。素晴らしい起点だったわユナさん。
どう？
やっぱり
Why
私の目に
don't
狂
you
い
feel
はなかった
better?
わ
Well,
ユナさん、あなたとても
if
すごい
it
人
was
なのよ。
emotional issues that you thought I was having, it's actually physical. Haha.
これからもずっとお手伝いお願いできるかしら。
Alright, this is gonna be funny. Hopefully we get follow-up on things. I'd assume so based on what I read in the tutorial. Oh. Alright. What you got for me, Toki? Wait, actually, wait, do I have to say truth or do I have to choose one? Whatever.
今日だけなんてもったいないわ。
if that's your dare, then no. Okay, fair enough. I feel like dare is really dumb for a visual novel. There's not much I can do in here, so I'll take truth if you want. And did that show up for you? Because I don't think it showed up on my screen, which might mean I just have things ordered wrong again. Or I just goofed something else up. Because I heard the sound effect. I don't know if you heard the sound effect.
そんなの
Oh, cool. Wonderful.
断る気？
Yes, sound effect definitely should have gone through.
私本当にあんな手伝いなんてするつもりなくって。
You know, looking at that notification, real dumb is the Armagus Truth or Dare. Though to be fair, that sounds like it could actually be the name of an Armagus. It's not JoJo level dumb naming, but like some of those grimoires, they got silly names.
でも手伝ってくれたでしょ。
There's the Azure Grimoire, and then there's the other Azure Grimoire, and then there's the other Azure Grimoire, which are all spelled differently, but they're all pronounced the same.
あれは仕方なく。
Sure. It was about $60, $40 for the figure, and then 20-ish for shipping. I don't think it was a full 20, so like probably like 55-ish. It's shipping from Poland, so you know, That makes sense.
お願いユナさん
I don't know where to put her yet. Like, I want to put her on one of these top 2 shelves so that I can show it off. But like, this is my Blaze Blue shelf and that's my Badaka Box shelf. So putting a horse means that I would have to broaden the specificity of my shelving levels.
ね、こんなに頼んでるんだ
It's not like you can see everything I have anyways. Like, there's just my other Makoto that's always permanently behind me. I sometimes shuffle them around, but like, I like the way these two are framed, and also the one that's behind me is kind of stupid.
私にも都合っても
I have it just to have a 100% completion rate on Makoto Nanaya figures. And I'm working on the Madaka Box figures. I think I'm missing one Shiranui. I have all the Naze figures, which is one. There's a Kumagawa figure, and I think I'm missing 3 or 4 Madaka figures to get for set completion. And then I also want to look into getting the, there's a couple, like, chibis.
それじゃあ一晩だけよく考えてくれないかし
Yeah,
ら
I'm missing Swimsuit Shiranui, I'm missing Maid Madaka. No, there's not a Kumagawa Misogi Funko Pop, jeez. That would be terrifying. I can imagine it,
分かったわ
mostly because Funko Pops are very easy to imagine. You slap that base on, you give it a little bit of hair, that's it. I have 2 Funkos, just by the way. They're all the way over there. They're off screen. Though, like, they're not. They're better than your average Funkos for 2 reasons. 1 reason per Funko. One is, oh man, I'm gonna feel like an idiot for forgetting his name. Manolo. Manolo Sanchez from The Book of Life, who, if you've seen that movie, is a very blocky dude. Like, that's just the art style, is they are made of squares. Because, like, it's like woodcraft kind of looking people. So, like, the Funko actually looks like him, besides the proportions being, you know, Funko-y. And the other one's Rocket Raccoon, who doesn't have the generic Funko shape. Like, if you look up the head shape, or like if you just look up the Rocket Raccoon Funko, like, you'll see that it's not the stupid block. Like, it looks like his head, but with Funko eyes. And I think it's also kind of a bobblehead, which I enjoy. I have a lot of bobbleheads.
明日いい返事してね出ないと
Megumi, please stop. You're scaring me. I wondered. This isn't something I can actually check here.
おかわり
Oh. Okay, is it actually sisters? Or is it, like, they're home together. So, I would oh, wait, yeah, names. That was a different last name from what I briefly processed. But, like, they're eating dinner together. Good for you. So I guess Pagan Tomiya's mom makes sense if you've got a little sibling, either an actual one or a whatever the right term for that is. Tracks. Ah, shoot. I messed it up. Yeah, yeah. That's a lot to process in one day. Me. Yeah, okay, yep. That's kind of what I guessed. Like, between the names and the hair, I'm like, I don't think they're actually siblings. Alright, neighbors whose parents work together. Yeah, that... Yep. Now that is a name for a school. What would that... I'm trying to think of what the commerce part would translate to. But just Kokonotsuboshi is already fun. That's honestly probably just 2 kanji. Maybe with a one kana in between them to join them.
どうしたの？
She feels a lot like main dude from Yakuma-san. Especially when they threw in the sports.
なんか今日黙ってばっか。
I'm
そうか。
thinking.
今日は部活どうだった？
うん。いっぱい走った。
Yep, I bet you would do that at track and field.
味付けどう？
She's just got that vibe.
うん。美味しい。
そう。
Not much of a talker either, huh? You could barely carry on a conversation on a normal day, buddy.
ごめん。ちょっと今考え事をしていて。
I think it's the hoodie. It's the hoodie and the haircut.
うん、平気。気になっただけだから。考え事してるなら、私のこと気にしなくていいよ。
ごめん。食べ終わったら言ってね。デザート出してあげるか
Ooh,
ら。
what's the dessert? Is it pudding? I'm still thinking about the ice cream thing from Star Driver. It's so funny. Imagine just being able to know what ice cream flavor your sister got. Mostly just on the fact of it's the flavor you would have gotten at that moment, and you're just like, yep, we know each other too well. You're feeling great from making other people feel great, which, you know, reasonable. It's just kind of weird that you're using ghost information to to do it. Hey, would you happen to know this one person that I saw once? Yeah, what do you want to know? No reason. Just butting into other people's businesses.
みんなね、ごちそうさま。
ああ、もういいの？
うん、お腹いっぱい。
Yeah, so far I'm like Nina.
じゃあデザート出してあげるわね。いちご安かったの。
Oh, just straight up strawberries, huh? Pull out some whipped cream for those at least.
そのままでいい。
はいはい。
I mean, if you want to be sporty and not have to have extra weight to burn off, I guess you shouldn't just throw out that extra sugar.
あのね、考え事してるの？
I'm gonna be thinking for the next 18 hours. Thank you very much.
ちょっとね。大したことじゃないんだけど、
ちょっと面倒なお願いされてね。手伝おうかどうしようかって。
Yeah, it's wild asking someone to do something.
やっちゃえば。考えるよりまずやっちゃえば。
Instead of thinking about doing it, whether or not you want to do it, just do it. Easy. Then you don't have to make a decision anymore. You've done it.
ひならしいわね。ひな姉らしくよ。ひな姉いつもそうしてたもの。中学の時とかは。そうだったかな。
Sometimes, when I get quiet, I'm just thinking of what they're about to say in Japanese and trying to figure out if I'm right. So far, I've been right. It's usually just these tiny little, like, are they going to use this specific thingy? So far, the main thing that I messed up was, I assumed they were going to say Renshu instead of Bukatsu, which, you know, I didn't realize it was the club sport. It's a very reasonable English localization. It's just I don't want to say it's an issue because it's not an issue. Good localization is good. It's just it makes it harder for me to translate back into Japanese. Though, if I'm understanding right, that the English text was written before the Japanese voice lines were out. But, like, it's probably pretty accurate to whatever the Japanese... Like, the Japanese voice lines are probably just the Japanese text. So, like, it would be based on the same text pool. One of my favorite... Oh, there we go. Calendar. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, boy. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months worth of things. Alright, so red's already seen. Blue is... Okay, what's... Oh, that's CG. Alright, that's music. Those ear things don't fit me. Oh yeah, no, when I looked at this in the tutorial, I'm like, ah, I understand. Wait, can you go to... April? Wouldn't it have been really funny if I had started playing this, like... Well, I guess here would have been... What, 2 weeks from now? Wait, I forgot the days aren't automatically synced. It's I'm an idiot. If I did this 2 weeks from now, it would have been pretty darn close to this day in real life. Main, Kindred Spirits 2, and that's, yep, Kindred Spirits 1. Alright, so the fact that it says you can't... it remembers what page you were on. Oh, nice. Love negative filters. Kind of weird place to put them, but I do enjoy them. Yeah, so the save and load menu is just where in storyline you are, I guess, versus the planner, which is just like, hee, where do we go? Yeah, why is return right where close the game is going to be? I'm going to... Although I don't think I'm going to mess it up. I've got, what, half an hour left? I'll do it.
Eh,
Okay, now is is Tomi speaking to them out loud? And if so, do other people notice that she's speaking to nobody? Sometimes I just forget that VNs can be long, and then, like, in my mind, like, I guess it's probably, like, just based on what I've played before, like, none of the romance visual novels that I've completed have been long. Can't say whether or not Highway Blossoms is long. I don't remember. I mean, I got through chapter 1, I think. I don't know how many there were. I guess Grisaya is technically a romance visual novel, but, like, I don't view the romance as the main part of that, even though it probably technically is. And that one is long. I just kind of have World End Economica and Grisaya just, like, in their own visual novel section of games that are too long. Okay, it's, like, see, that's what's in my mind for, like, visual novel, that, like, normal visual novel. And then there's Grisaya, which is like, yeah, so, like, one scene is, like, 2 hours, and there's that's probably too long anyways, but you know, it's 80 hours if you read fast. Man, think about Grisaya. Got him on his route. It was bad in the anime, it was worse in the visual novel. I sure do love kinetic novels. Grisaya has like 5 or 6 options, I think, over the course of all of Fruit of. And it's 80 hours long. And literally, the decisions are just like, which route would you like to take? Well, okay, I guess that's not true. There's other decisions in the game, but, like, they only affect conversation. There's 5 decisions that do anything. Yeah, okay, we mean the same thing in that case, then. Versus, of course, the thing that springs to mind is Maggot Baits, which has, like, maybe 8 plot lines. I don't think that's quite the right term, but, like, you can switch between them, depending on what choices you make at any particular time. My favorite Grisaya decision is still Juicy Yuji. When everyone gets in a fight over nicknames. Ah, interesting. Is this considered a multi-route game, or is this more like... Well, okay, I mean, yes, it is. But, I feel like it's kind of more like, Zero Escape, or I think really any of the Good People Die. I forget what the actual name of that is. Where it's more like you just can kind of float around to things. Which I guess it is still multi-route. I mean, Zero Time Escape, you're following still the main protagonist the whole time. It's just who the specific antagonist and who is alive change. Oh, I see, I understand. That makes sense. I should really finish Kadoa Shoujo. I went through all of Emi's route because I pushed the one button that sticks you on there. And I did most of Sachi's route, if I remember correctly. I don't think I 100%ed her route. So I basically know nothing about Lily or, Yaite no hito, namae wasureta. I mean,
あとは細かいことだけど、私
you have the route map memorized as in like you know how many points you need to go onto each route, or you have the route map memorized as in you know how many points each flag will give you.
わかったわ。
Wednesdays? Oh, just like when I stream my main game. You know how many points? Alright, fair enough.
そういうことなら。
I mean, I don't think the thresholds are particularly hard. Cause like I remember routes that I didn't ever even bother trying to remember. Just nice.
ありがとう。嬉しいわ。
Did Emmy's route even have a threshold, or was it just if you push this button, you're on her route now? I don't remember. That one I don't remember. I just remember being pissed off that it's what happened. Because I was not trying to do the Emmy route. The run with her option just basically gives enough points to pass her threshold as long as you weren't an asshole anywhere else. Is that what it is? Yeah. So me being a nice guy, as Professor Irely would say. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you're trying to get on the Emmy route and you don't run with her, I feel like you have missed the point of trying to get on the Emmy route.
あとほんの少しの勇気が出せなくて、ちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて、その思いを抱えたまま卒業していた子がいっぱいいたのよ。
You can ruin the relationship enough to get off of it. Okay. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. It was I did not hit the tie there. It's with what's her name? I might actually be messing up characters' names. I don't remember. Is Sachi the arm person, or is she the deaf one? If I remember correctly, Sachi is the no arms, but I am not very confident in that, thinking more about it. Cause if I remember correctly, you can tie with deaf class prez. Isn't that what it is? Oh, is that just not a name? Am I just wrong? Oh, dang. Okay, Rin. Oopsies. Okay, so Rin is the one who I mostly completed. Just to fix that. Shizun. Okay, that's what I messed up. Yeah, Sachi just felt more wrong every time I said it. I'm trying to. Where did I pull that name from? Oh God, you're right. It was Grisaya Brainrot. Wrong class president. I don't think it's this one. It is more likely Grisaya than the Sachi in front of me. It might have a little thing. Like I'm remembering her more as Enoki than Sachi at the moment. Like it's I'm literally doing like Megumi and Enoki. Told me. Okay, they're calling her Yuna. I should probably say Yuna at some point.
とりあえずは様子見ようね。
Yeah,
相手の子が手紙を
yeah. If we're
見て
just
どう思う
if
か
we're just hanging around the same girl a bunch, that would be a little sus, huh?
サチさんが見つけた子だもの。きっとうまくいきますよ。
そうなるといいわね。
あとこないだサチさんが見つけたあの子たち。
あの3人
Uh
組
oh.
ね。
we gonna make a polycule? Well, if you've been here for 80 years, you get a little bit of practice. Also, it's an all-girls school. There's gonna be a decent chunk.
何か言った？
いいえ、独り言。それじゃあ今日から頑張っていきましょうね。この学園を恋する大人たちの理想郷。
Well, that's a goal.
ユリトピアにするために。
Okay, you're just gonna go ahead and say that, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
サチさん素敵です。
Sure.
それでいいんだ。
さあ
This
今まで以上に頑張りましょうね。
is me.
ユリトピアのために。
You're gonna keep saying that, huh?
はい、サチさん。ユリトピアのために。
ユナさんもよろしくね。
Well, you're making me regret my choices.
早まったかもしれない。
You're making her regret her choices.
ユリトピア。
There we go. One more. I thought I was gonna bounce back to Sachi for a bit. Yeah, names I remember from Karo Shoujo are Lily. Oh, cool. We can go back in time now, huh? Oh, and CG is on month. Yeah, it's Emmy and Lily are the ones I remember. Just from that one comic. I know, I had me, I didn't have the rest of it. I was going with Mizore. This is day one, huh? Oh, this is day one from, not use point of view, isn't it? Thinking about what the cherry sticker was. I really want to know what the full length that, or what the Japanese for that school is. No. Wasn't it? Isn't this you? Or the one who looks like you, Koito? That, yeah, I meant not use point of view. Like, not, like, the character who is not you, Koito, but looks like you, Koito, is what I meant by that sentence. Yes, okay, fair enough. Why you gotta have similar names, I say, not even knowing this character's name and just having been referring to a different character completely? Aw man, you have to walk up a hill to school too? I get that mood. And I do not mean, Freshman Hill. I'm talking about APU's Hill. That's a 15-minute bus ride up that hill, just to tell you how long the walk up it is. It is a pretty nice looking school, especially with the stained glass. Hey, I mean, aesthetics are a decent reason to choose a school. Not what I would do, but I can understand people being like, I don't want to go to an ugly school, because you're gonna have to look at that school for like 3 to plus years. Yeah, that's part of that was the umbrella. That's why I said for the aesthetics. Ah, okay, Seinamaki. I'm fairly certain you still haven't watched Mikagura Gakuen, but that is 100% the reason why main character that went to her school. The second reason was she's like, oh, this one particular girl who's going there. I gotta be friends with her. And guess what? It worked. It took a while. Little bit of character drama. 1 or 2 deaths. But they did eventually become friends. A box. God, you're so excited, huh? And then, that's how you got lost, huh? I can see the exact box you're carrying, even though you're not. It's not in screen. But go to the reference room, but not that reference room. Just walk all the way back to your teacher and be like, hey, I got lost. Which reference room you mean? No, you fool. Your pride will get the best of you. And here's the nice friendly third year, sorry. This, based on that one line, I'm expecting someone who looks like Gold City. All I know is how to refer to people by the horses that they look like. Oh no, that's completely different, huh? She's pretty neat. That's that could use a little bit of work. I don't think you'd want to use capital S senpai for the first time that one of your upperclassmen is being introduced. Based on the height of her sprite, she seems to be pretty big, which, neat. See, there we go. Lowercase. That's what we want to see. I say I can only compare characters to horses, but I have made at least 2 other comparisons to non-horse characters over the course of the past hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, we certainly have. You wouldn't know of the secret second. The Maki Mickey thing doesn't. It's a given name and a family name. You're crossing the namespace. And how do you know that? Because enough people have gotten stuck there? So the inner building is the cool stained glass one, it seems? Yeah. Nice. Yes, flex. Do it. Show off your massive pecs. God, what nice faces. You'd have to stand on top of the box to get enough height for that in this pairing. That's like a good 2/3 of a head difference. Her shoulders are almost as tall as Miki's elbows. God, she's got a lot of helpful. Oh no! If I remember what I said over the past like 2 minutes, it's she's gonna need to stand on a box to do that, to Kabe-don. Given the 2/3 of a head difference and the fact that like Seina's shoulders are about the same height as Miki's elbows. She's just a very nice and helpful lady. I was thinking it. I didn't want to say it because I just finished saying I had been referencing other things. I did not want to put a fifth thing there. Immediately afterwards, at least. You're just popular. Motteru. She's too cool. Alright, oh, okay. There are 3 reference rooms. I understand. I was having trouble parsing that sentence. Which one's the innermost? Is that the closest or the farthest? She wasn't thinking too much. Alright, what do we got in there? We got, I see a globe. I see a bajillion books. I see a bottle of something. Just somewhere. Figured out. You mean we're told? Don't trip. Don't trip into your senpai's arms. Told you I was strong. Please, do something cool. Do a backflip. do some one-armed push-ups. Pick up Miki. Man, imagine caring about dust. Couldn't be me. How embarrassing. I physically came into contact with something. Are we getting a CG out of Yes, we are. I see that fade, I'm like, oh, You'll just get it stuck in there. Oh, okay, fair enough. And this is the moment in which Seina knew. You could just hear it there. Well. Yeah, and I'm almost 2 hours into it, and I haven't met like 2/3 the cast. Yeah, there we go. That's the part I was thinking about. Man, don't even know about how to get dust out of your clothes. What a... Oh, God, imagine dry cleaning your clothes just because you got some dust on them. Me just throwing all that junk in the washing machine and hoping for the best. It's used for a lot of things, such as cleaning, 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 and cleaning. Just cleaning various things. You know, I haven't actually used my handkerchief for the original purpose of a handkerchief in years. Cleaning. Unfortunately, I do not know in depth the history of the handkerchief. I do know that I do have vast amounts of knowledge about a couple. There are some things that I have too much knowledge about. Just very random, scattered knowledge just from various reference books that I read for fun. Unfortunately, the handkerchief was not on that list. Some of it's like semi-common knowledge, like, you know, that one surgery with a 300% mortality rate. I think I know a little bit more than the average on that one, because, like, some people just talk about it, and then some people actually like know about it. But that's more an event than like I know things a lot better than events. But that's just the first thing that popped to mind. But I guess now I have to look up the history of the handkerchief, just so I now have the forbidden Victorian knowledge. Alright, that seems like a perfect place to stop there, right? My save button. Alright, now time. Not gonna push the close button yet, because I gotta give my spiel. If you enjoyed today's stream, I stream twice a week on Fridays, midnight to 2 a.m. EST. That's, you know, what we're doing right now. Gonna be mainly visual novels, other heavily story-based games. Maybe one day I'll get around to Danganronpa. I feel like that's a good thing to put at this time. I'm chunking through my visual novel Steam library pretty quickly, so at some point I'm probably just gonna go back and play some other games that I haven't finished that I would like to. Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah, my schedule I do need to update. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do that in like 2 weeks once I remember again. But other than that, I also stream on Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. EST. First 2 hours is my main game, which is currently no longer Disgaea 2, but Tales of Berseria. And then the second 2 hours are going to be some other video game from my Steam library that doesn't fit into this section up here at night. So, if you think either of those sound like your speed, feel free to drop a follow, and I'll see y'all when next you show up. I appreciate all y'all for sticking around, talking, chatting, lurking, watching. All those verbs that are Twitch related. And I will see you all next time that you stop by. With that, I say goodbye.